Hello YouTubers, thanks for joining us today. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be talking about brushes. Different brush strokes, different brush grooves, different brush rhythms. I want to say a quick story though. A little while ago I was auditioning for a band, and I want to teach people here on YouTube how to be more musical, not to be another version of somebody else. And so I went to this audition, and I actually got the audition. And the reason why? Who would have thought? It's because of brushes. I actually brought brushes to the audition along with my gear, my stick bag and whatnot. But it was in a kind of a progressive band. It wasn't, and I used brushes. I used brushes for a drum solo I was doing, and afterwards I didn't really think I'd get it, but I did. So brushes are good. They're good, and I don't think we see enough of them. So I want to show you how you can play some brushes and make some good rhythms with drums and have a lot of fun with them. Well, first of all, here we go. We have some brushes. There are a lot of different types of brushes. There are brushes that are made out of nylon, metal, and other products that can be wood orientated, more like a plastic type. This shank part here is called the shank. This basically is made out of wood. There's also plastic. There's also a hybrid of type. Up here I've got rubber. One of the things you want to try and get when you get brushes, try to make sure you get the brushes with the pull-out rod. Reason being, when you pull this back, watch this, you'll see this go down. And that actually is better for stick bags. It's better to carry. It's better to put in your case when you want to go to a gig. And it keeps the brushes from actually and getting caught on other things. Another thing, you want to keep the brush clear and clean. You don't want it to have any rust on it. You don't want it to start to get corroded. Just like guitar strings, they need to be cleaned periodically. Another thing about these brushes and brushes in general, you want to make sure that when you have a good wide span, such as this, that there's no one wire that sticks out further than the other. If there is, just get some clippers and just clip that piece off because you don't want that. It'll get hung up. You can use brushes like plastics. You can put it out so the span isn't so wide and it hits the cymbal, hits the snare at a better. Lastly, when we talk about brushes, we don't want to have these. What are these? Well, these are sleeves. And this is really important. A lot of people don't know this, but when you play with sleeves, sometimes the brush rod gets caught back here and it can hinder you playing. So whenever I play with brushes, I try not to play with any sleeves unless you live in the Antarctic and you need some to keep you warm. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like, to subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications.